Hello lovelies, it's me Evermore Sol and welcome back to my channel. For today's video we have a pick a card reading regarding the new moon in Leo as well as the Lionsgate portal because they are both falling on August 8th this year. So I have five piles for you. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can go ahead and choose 1. You can choose 2 if that's what you're called for. I'll just give you a little bit of time to sit with the cards, and then after that we'll be jumping straight into the reading. So for those of you that chose number 1, this will be the reading for you. And I'm actually going to pull some tokens first so I can correlate with the reading as I'm drawing the cards. So if you are wearing headphones, you may want to go ahead and turn them down while I grab some tokens for you. Regarding this new moon in Leo and the Lionsgate portal. A couple things I want to say. With the Lionsgate portal, expect a lot of expansion regarding our higher consciousness and just a lot of abundance and luck. A lot of manifestation should be going on August 8th with the energy of 8888 and the Lionsgate portal again regarding the expansion and consciousness. So let's go ahead and start with your tarot first. Queen of water, water/water, Ace of air, Four of air, Page of earth, or excuse me, Page of water, and the Six of air. A lot of you during this time, you're going to be gaining a lot of clarity with prioritizing yourself, I'm hearing. With this Four of air, and again, this little coffee cup right here in the yin and yang, I see a lot of us are going to be taking time to rejuvenate ourselves and rest up. What's really standing out to me is this Page of water. I feel like you all may have been emotionally immature lately. Because we have the Page of water, which is the Page of cups, but what's standing out to me is this upside down flamingo. And the flamingo, anytime I see it, you know, I always think of balance immediately, and seeing the yin and yang, I feel like a lot of you were placing emphasis on other people's emotions higher than your own. This Queen of water is coming through to remind you to nurture yourself, remind you to prioritize yourself. Six of air, we're going to be, again, it's a lot of mental clarity coming in with the Six of air. I honestly feel like a lot of you are releasing this need and this feeling to prioritize everyone's else, not even emotions, but I'm hearing their mental well-being. I'm also hearing that a lot of you have not been respecting your own boundaries for the sake of other people. You've been putting other people's wants and well-being above your own boundaries, and that's been leading to some emotional immaturity because you're starting to resent other people because you're not holding those boundaries. And when you don't hold those boundaries, trust me, eventually you're just going to start to resent others because you're going to feel like you've done oh so much for others that it's preventing you from doing anything for you. This Page of water energy, this Page of cups, is not saying that you're emotionally immature because of how people treat you. It's because of how you treat others and how you treat yourself. It's becoming so unbalanced that it's starting to affect you as a person. It's starting to affect your mental well-being and your emotions because, again, you're going to start having that resentment because you weren't having those clear boundaries. You weren't speaking your mind. You've been holding so much back that you're starting to resent others and yourself. With this leaf, you're going to have to let that mentality of always putting other people before yourself because of, I don't know, either a duty or just an expectation. You're going to need to let that fall away. Right, we had Sagittarius in reverse, and this is crazy because usually I never read these cards in reverse, but I felt called that I had to. Venus, first house. Okay, yep. So a lot of you need to change your perception of yourself. You need to learn to love yourself. Self-love is going to be major with this group. Neptune, 12th house energy as well. So these could be tied to, what did my therapist called it? No, was it a self-limiting belief? No, it wasn't a limiting belief, or self, like just this thing that you believed to be true, but it's not actually true. Is I wish I had the worksheet, but I don't. But essentially having this belief about life, where with you, I'm feeling if I don't do what people tell or expect me to do, then people won't love me. If I don't do exactly what people tell me to do or ask me to do, then they won't care about me and things of that nature. That's the energy I'm picking up. A lot of low confidence with this group, low self-esteem with this group right now, in this period of time as you're watching this. This is what we're coming out of. A lot of you with the Sagittarius in reverse, not feeling confident to go out and explore, putting yourself first, not putting everyone's expectations and well-being above yourself. We have first house. A lot of you are going to have to basically, with the first house, take a look at yourself and how you project your image. And how you project yours, because how we project ourselves can be different from our authentic self. And I feel like a lot of you have this projected image that you like to put out towards others. I'm hearing that you have everything together, that you're oh so confident, and you're willing to do everything for everybody. But in reality, that is not the case. You want to be a little selfish. You want to put yourself more. You want to put yourself first more. You don't always have everything together, but it's like this push and pull, this contrast within you because of how you project yourself and how you actually are, that's causing this deep-seated resentment in others and yourself. You really need to focus with self-love. That's going to be very important with this new moon in Lionsgate portal, self-love. Because how can you expand and grow if you don't love yourself? If you're always going to put everyone else above you, you're going to have to go deep. Actually, no. You're going to have to really let go of this perception that other people's expectations dictate how your life goes. So I had to grab another tarot deck to see how can spirit support you? How can you support yourself while you're going through the Tower? Even though we didn't go through all the oracle cards, but how can we make this just a little bit easier for you? Because a lot of you you're going to be riding the struggle bus. You're going to be having to take a look at this aspect of what you project and what you are, and figure out how to merge the two. Again, Two of Tomes, Two of Pentacles are coming back out with that balance. Balance is the theme for you all. Learning how to balance out caring for yourself as well as caring for others. Releasing these beliefs you have about everything, as well as realizing what is the truth. A lot of deep digging with this group. Obviously, we know why we have the Tower energy. It's a lot of contrast, as I said. Two of Tomes, coming out with the balance. Also just burped, so it's going to be a lot of release. Dreamer of Bells, Page of Pentacles, another page card. So a lot of you, this is uncharted territory. Something you have never done before. You've never really fully embraced one side or the other. Four of Tomes. But you're feeling so stagnant right now. You're feeling so stagnant. We have Four of Tomes and Four of Air. I feel like a lot of you are going to have to go into hermit mode in order to realize how you want your life to go, how you want to act, and for some, who you truly are, because some of you may have even forgotten. I'm also hearing with this internet web, this connected thing, this token, I feel like the people that are really pushing your boundaries are your family. And I'm hearing that, you're going to have to really lay down the boundaries hard with the family. Look, the new moon in Leo, it's going to be very obvious, because you have to think the sun is going to be in Leo. We're still going to be in Leo season on August 8th. The moon is also going to be in Leo. It is going to be very, very obvious changes in the Lionsgate portal. Sirius just shining so bright, illuminating everything in your subconscious and in the spiritual realm. And what is illuminated in the spiritual realm is going to be illuminated in our physical realm. You aren't going to have a choice but to change, turn knowledge into wisdom with the wolf spirit. You're going to have to apply the things that you learn. You're learning that the rate of where you're going at now is not leading you into a happy life. You're not happy right now. You're not. I don't say that to be mean or cruel, but at this point in time, like I said, there's so much resentment I'm feeling so weighed down, feeling so stagnant, feeling so tired of just having this contrast within yourself and therefore within your world, because it's being reflected. First house energy is being reflected back out into your projection, the image you project out as well. Some people may even say you're so wishy-washy. One day you're like this and one day you're like that, and that's because you're not really sticking true to what it is you really want, which is those clear boundaries, which is, this is what I want, this is my boundary, I'm going to need everyone around me to respect it. But again, if you don't communicate these things and you don't lay the boundary down, and instead you just do what everyone else wants you to do, being a yes man, not trying to be offensive, but I'm also hearing from spirit, being a doormat, I mean, it's going to be very, very hard for people to understand. Extraordinary. There's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. You have to learn to honor your authentic self. You have to learn to honor the parts that you may not want other people to see, because at the end of the day, you are you, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to be selfish, I'm gonna have to do quotation marks with selfish, because I think with the society we live in, we don't really know what's selfish and what's selfless anymore. People just expect selflessness. But if you want to be selfish and have these clear-cut boundaries and say, you know what, on this day, I don't want any company, or on this day, I don't want to do this, or actually, you know what, I don't want to cook this meal for you on this day, I'm tired, or actually, you know what, I don't want to drop you off at this location, I don't want to go and do this, I don't want to go and do that, I want to go home in my bed and go to sleep. That is perfectly okay. This new moon in Leo in Sirius energy, it's all about cultivating this sense of nourishment for yourself. Queen of Water coming in, Queen of Cups. Learning to fill your cup and not immediately deplete it for the sake of others. This new moon, you're learning how to make life all about you. And that is beautiful. It's not going to be easy. You're going to have to do a lot of digging with this Neptune energy, the 12th house energy, as well as this first house energy, kind of like these polar opposites. Not really, but first house, you know, really being about what we project, and Neptune, 12th house, being about what it is we know deep in our subconscious mind. And it's like you're going to be exploring them both to finally merge them to what is actually it is you desire and how you want to move through life and how you want life to look. Whew, okay. So that was my reading for my number ones. If you enjoyed this reading, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share if you feel called. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and have a beautiful day and a blessed life. Bye. So if you chose pile number 2, this is the reading for you. I do want to say new moon in Leo, the changes are going to be very, very blatant and obvious, because the sun was still going to be in Leo because we're still in Leo season, and we also are having a new moon in Leo. It's going to be very, very obvious changes happening. And I also want to state we're going to have the Lionsgate portal on the same day, August 8th, which is a day that is surrounded by abundance. And with the Lionsgate portal, expect an expansion in your consciousness due to the influence of the Sirius star. So now that I've said that, I'm going to do some tokens. So if you're wearing headphones, feel free to turn them down, just so I can connect the tokens into the reading as I'm pulling the cards that I already shuffled. also have a tarot deck nearby in case I want any clarifications on anything that pops out. What are you repeating to yourself is the first thing I heard because of those headphones, and I'm pretty sure whatever message needs to come out about that is going to come out as we go through the cards. But we're going to start with our tarot cards first. Put these over here. 5 of Water, Aquarius, the Star, 6 of Earth in reverse, Page of Air, and the 8 of Water. So I feel like with my number 2s, a lot of you have felt like some things have been missing from your life with the 5 of Water and 8 of Water energy. And I feel like you think what has been missing from your life is receiving what's due or what's owed to you, is what I just heard. And with just looking at the 6 of Earth and just how, you know, somebody holding their hands out that's ready to receive. 6 of Earth is usually about giving and being generous, but in the reverse, and just seeing the imagery, it's like you guys are now in this state of, okay, I'm missing out on some things that I should have received a long time ago. I'm hearing in my mind. You guys are having this sudden realization, like, there are some things that are owed to me. Let me go ahead and do a quick little shuffle so I can see what it is you feel that is owed to you. Oh, we also had 2 stars. So some of you may not even know where this feeling may have came from, but your spirit, like your inner being, your highest self, is realizing that some things are owed to you. Okay. Oh, maybe in a relationship, which may be odd that I'm equating this to the Strength card, but it's these 2 flowers right here. It doesn't have to be a relationship, but I feel like a lot of you have been people's rock. You have been very kind and generous to others for a long time. You have been this man here holding this angry bear. You have been people's rock and foundation in their hardest times with this water energy, hard emotional times. And you may not realize it, like your consciousness may not realize it, but it's like your intuition is realizing like some karma is owed to you at this time. Some karma is owed to you. Good karma. Let me specifically state that. It's good karma that's owed to you, and your consciousness is starting to may realize that for this Page of Air. It may realize that, but I'm getting the feeling that most of you don't. King of Candles. Mystic of Candles. So a lot of you are having a lot of spark right now regarding this sudden drive and motivation for life, I'm hearing, because it's so much fire energy in this King of Candles or Mystic of Candles card. A lot of you are, it's like you're waiting on something. You're waiting on something to light up the fireworks. I'm hearing like this spark that all of a sudden, like all of this, I'm seeing explosions, but like firework explosions, like all of this beauty and abundance just popping into your life. Oh my God. Let's continue. Juno, commitment. Oh, okay. So I was picking up a hint of romance with this Strength card. So some of you may be realizing like, it's time for love to enter my life. And some of you may be like, it's time for my dream partner or the partner I've been envisioning and attracting into my life. It's time for them to come in. Ninth house, learning. But learning not in the typical sense. I'm really feeling like I'm feeling heavy love energy from this group. I'm hearing a lot of you have been people's emotional support for so long. And I'm also hearing that some of you are even some emotional support from people in past relationships, even if they did not treat you well. And a lot of you are saying, or not saying, but you're feeling like you have learned so much from dealing with past relationships and being such emotional support from other people. You're ready, and your spirit knows that now is the time to bring in some love. Because when we speak of abundance, it's not just in money, especially with numerology. It's not just money. Abundance isn't just money. Abundance is in all shape, ways, or form. Like, you may be abundant, you may be financially abundant now, but you may be lacking in romantic love. And I'm getting the feeling like this is the time for romantic love for you all. Electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. And it's also, this is just a time, like I said, of just all these sparks of blessings to rain down in your life. For some, it may be love. For others, it may be, let me go ahead and pull the rest. Receiving. Okay, so we got receiving again with the Six of Earth and receiving card, and energetic clearing. Receiving says, every day becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner gardens. And energetic clearing says, during crisis, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive again her luminous plan. You know what? It's about love. So if you weren't looking for a love pile, then I would encourage you to go somewhere else. This is about you being ready to receive love into your life. If you have been working on attracting a romantic partner, co-creating a healthy relationship, really anything anything that deals with romantic love, if you have been waiting on it or working on it, if you're currently in a relationship, this new moon in Leo and the Lionsgate portal is going to bring not only just these, it's like general blessings, like blessings in a variety of areas into your life, but I see this strong energy of cutting any old romantic energy that was dragging you down and preventing you from having a strong, healthy, committed relationship, either with a current partner or a partner that's going to be coming in. Any energy from the past that was preventing that is being cleared, and you are going into the state of receiving. Oh my God. Your intuition knows this with this moon and the star. You have this apple, and we have learning. You have learned from past mistakes, from past relationships, and from past experiences how to now have a healthy relationship, to have a committed relationship, and you are ready. I do want to go back to what I heard. What are you telling yourself? What are you telling yourself with these headphones? You guys need to make sure that you are telling yourself that you're ready. And you need to make sure that you are telling yourself, I believe I had some posts on Instagram. Let me go ahead and pull up because I had these affirmations regarding love on my Instagram account. So the affirmations are: I am attracting the love of my life. I am ready for a healthy relationship. I am worthy and deserving of love. I deserve a safe, nurturing, and loving relationship. I am ready to leave my past relationships behind and embrace my future with my dream partner. And last but not least, my partner and I are in complete harmony with each other. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Wow. I don't really know what to say, so I'll just go ahead and end the reading like that. So yeah, if you enjoyed this reading, make sure you like and subscribe if it resonated with you. Comment down below. I love reading those comments and hearing them and seeing them. And I also want you to have a beautiful day and a blessed life. And thank you so much for watching. Bye. So if you chose pile number 3, this is the reading for you. I'm going to go ahead with the tokens first before going ahead with the reading. So if you're wearing headphones, you may want to turn it down. No seashell, a ghost. Oh, please don't tell me it's somebody popping out from the past. Yeah, that or somebody may be being ghosted. But let's go ahead and jump into the tarot first. Oh boy. Okay. 3 of air. Pisces, the moon. 10 of water. 9 of fire. Oh, and 2 of air. I'm gonna go ahead with the astrology oracle cards. Give me a little bit more. Cancer, Virgo. Okay, give me this one too. Turtle spirit, slow and steady. 3 wins the race. I can't help but feel like a lot of you are about to be tested again. Like you're about to be undergoing another spiritual test or a life test, whatever it is you want to call it. I like to think of life tests as spiritual tests. With this ghost, seeing this like bird with the rose and the 3 of air, but also the 10 of water not too far away, and then also this 2 of air. So if you're watching this reading ahead of time, that's pretty good because you'll be prepared for what the new moon in Leo is bringing you. But I honestly feel like a lot of people, your exes, are about to be coming back, trying to see if they can slide back into your life, and you need to tell them no. You have to tell them no. You cannot just jump back into my life after how you did me. A lot of these people, I feel like they kind of threw you for a loop. They blindsided you. 2 of air, they blindsided you. They made you feel like you had to be absolutely perfect in order to be deserving of their love, and made you feel like your emotions weren't valid. They made you feel like you didn't deserve emotional fulfillment, that you had to work hard to have their love, that you had to tire yourself out and exhaust yourself in order to be worthy of love. And being honest, I feel like this person was a shitbag. Like, this was a really, really shitty ex. And I can't help but feel, and spirit is literally telling me, so again, I may have to put this out early to give people, to give them a heads up so they're well prepared, that your ex is going to be coming back. Think of the person, you don't know who I'm talking about after giving those characteristics. Think of the person who treated you the worst out of all of your relationships. That's the one that's going to be trying to make a return. The one who told you you weren't worthy of love. The one who told you that your feelings didn't matter. The one who told you that you didn't deserve happiness or you weren't worthy of love. The one who completely broke your heart. I'm sorry. But can we get, how can they be prepared for this? I mean, I see the message clearly, but how can we prepare our number 3s for this? How can they not slip back into this old, nasty, toxic relationship with this person? What do they need to do to not only be prepared, but to guard their energy away from this nasty leech? I'm sorry, I really don't like this person. Like, I know I don't know them personally, but the energy I am feeling is like, realize that you're doing better and bigger things without them, that you're in a much better place in all areas of your life, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially. Look. I said, how do we make it easier? That message came through with Wheel of Fortune. Then we got the 3 of Vials. Then we got the 10 of Vials. 10 of Water. This was saying like how they were telling you weren't worthy of all these things. But now that you have let them go, you have all the things they said you weren't worthy of. You have all of these fulfilling relationships with this 3 of Vials, all of this happiness and contentment. And now you do have the emotional fulfillment they said you would never have with this 10 of Vials energy. Your life got better once they got out of the picture, and that's something that spirit really wants you to keep in mind. 2 of Bells again. What's standing out to me, 2 of Bells, actually no. You have the Two of Air and the Two of Bells. What's really standing out to me, and look, both these people can't see. When this person left, it's like everything became clear and you were able to see life clearly. You were able to see like you were worthy. Your self-esteem, your confidence went up. You were worthy of everything they said that you couldn't have. You went and got, look at the Mystic of Tomes that just popped out when I said you went and got. Mystic of Tomes, if you don't know, the King of Pentacles, yes, the king that just like, you cannot invalidate me in any way, shape, or form. I know my worth. I know I'm valuable. Do you see my life? Do you see the life I have right now? You can't invalidate me. You can't tell me I can't have anything. I'm the Mystic of Tomes. I'm the King of Pentacles. How can you tell me I can't have anything when I already have everything? They really are emphasizing how beautiful your life is without them now. This X, how beautiful your life is without them. That's what you need to focus on when they come back and they try to say all of their sweet nothings. Why readings like this pop up every now and then? Somebody trying to come back saying they changed and all these things happen. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We're not falling for that. We're not falling for that. People can change, yes, and people should have the space to grow, but that does not mean they need to change and have space to grow within your life. Just saying. Just saying. Outrageous openness. These are the last oracle cards. Dear love, open me to your will, release me from my attachment, surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed and I am open to receive. Some of you, I heard, may be feeling just a little bit vulnerable because one thing that may be missing is some emotional love. You guys, if you felt drawn to pile number 2, I will tell you to go watch pile number 2. If you felt drawn, if you did not feel drawn to pile number 2, don't go and click it. But some of you may be like, I want love. That is great, sweetie, and you can get it. You can get blessed with that. Trust me, it's all in the plan for you. You just have to open yourself up to it. But let me tell you, if you are ready and you make this intention to open yourself up to love, I am telling you, it is not your ex. It is not the shitty toxic ex. It's not them. And your intuition knows it. Intuition says each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what's needed. I'm not going to continue with that. Expansiveness. Your life expanded when this person got out of it. It went like this. It just, oh, so amazing, so wonderful, so beautiful. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. Here's the thing. New moon in Leo, Lionsgate portal. Lionsgate portal is this expansiousness in our consciousness. New moon in Leo. It's Leo energy, baby. We're still in Leo season, and it's a new moon in Leo. This is a period of expansiousness. Expansion. I'm so sorry, expansion. Woo, expansiveness, expansion. What you need to keep in mind is you're going to get the spiritual test. 2 things can happen. You can fail and you can go backwards, or you can pass with all of the information I've given you in this reading and you can expand. Those are your 2 options. You have been given the information you needed to pass, and now it's up to you to use that information wisely. Use this knowledge you now have, turn it into wisdom. Use it wisely. Go ahead and pass the test with what you know and what this reading has confirmed for you or will be confirming for you. So you can go ahead and take life to your next level and just expand even more. So with that being said, this was the beautiful reading for my number 3s. If you enjoyed, please make sure you like and subscribe. If it resonated, please leave a comment down below because I love when my readings resonate and people let me know. And have a beautiful day and a blessed life. Bye. So if you chose pile number 4, this is the reading for you. And I'm going to go ahead and get a couple of tokens so I can connect them to the cards as I'm reading. So if you're wearing headphones, I would encourage you to turn them down. There you go. Just gonna have to let them fall. Okay, couple of interesting things I'm seeing. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So I'll be starting with the tarot cards first before moving into the oracle cards to get a general idea. Queen of Air, 3 of Water, 2 of Earth, the Sun, Page of Fire. I do want to see the astrology cards really quick. 7th house. Oh, I see where we're going. Investor devotion. It's gonna be a hot girl summer, hot boy summer. That's like the energy. I'm getting Meg the Stallion energy. That's the energy I'm picking up for this reading. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. Queen of Air. The queen, and I love how they have the chess pieces right here, because when it comes to chess, no one can outdo the queen. I mean, that is the piece. That is the best piece on the chessboard. You guys are about to be at like the top of your game. That is the energy this new moon in Leo and Lionsgate portal is bringing you to the top of your game. When it comes to relationships, when it comes to wealth, and also just balancing, I'm hearing all of the projects you have at the moment. You're going to be shining brightly. Like, no one can dull your shine. Like, nothing can bring you down. Like, if you want to go out and do something, this is the time. Page of Fire. I'm feeling like a lot of you are going to be having some sparks of ideas. We have the 7th house energy. I'm not picking up any like romance. I'm picking up like business deals, negotiations, track. Nothing can bring you down. And I mean, this is like top energy. One thing I do want to say with this Vesta, the divine feminine is working in your favor. Even if you're a man watching this, the divine feminine, like, it's working in your favor. Like, I see a lot of you using that energy to exude, am I using that word right? I hope so. Like your sex appeal in a way, because I do see, you know, a little bit of sex magic in here for this group as well. Like, I just see this being a very, very good time for everyone who has this reading. True offering. True offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it to love. And we also have Stag Spirit, take the lead. Look, you guys are going to be calling the show. Like, that's the energy. You guys are going to be calling the show for everything. We have this little like cinema thing, this umbrella, this house. I mean, there's a lot going on with these tokens, but it's like this key theme is nobody can rain on your parade. You are protected. You're calling the shots. There's nothing but sweet blessings, possibly a new home, new love. I mean, it's like everything is in perfect harmony for this group. Like, everything is just coming together so smoothly. And because of that, I think a lot of you are realizing like this is the perfect time, while everything is like in this perfect alignment and things are just, you know, harmonious right now. The moon, you guys can feel it, like your intuition, spirit, your higher self, your spirit can feel how like this energy is golden. Mystic of Tomes, this energy is golden right now. The Magician, jeez, that's so many cards. But I'm gonna reshuffle because that was a lot of cards that just flew out. But it's like you guys feel how magical this time is. And this is like the typical energy I was expecting with this new moon in Leo and the Lionsgate portal, that 8-8 abundance energy, the new moon with a manifestation in Leo. Sun is going to be in Leo. You got the sun right here. Some of you may be Leos, and this is like the golden time for you. Like, some of your birthdays may be around this date, maybe like a couple days before, during August 8th or after August 8th. Like, I'm thinking August 6th to August 10th. Your birthday falling in that range, this is golden peak time for you to ramp up those manifestations, because you're going to be manifesting like this. Even those of you, if your birthday isn't aligned, like, it may not be as strong as if your birthday was during that time, but this is the time to like plant the seeds of what you're trying to manifest, because right now nothing can stop you. And this is just, like I said, golden period, golden age. I just keep hearing golden, 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 golden. Living My Life by It's Golden. Living My Life Like It's Golden by Jill Scott. Hot Girl Summer by Meg and Nikki. Like, now it's just, it's it's songs coming out. Like, this is prime time for you. This is prime time for you all, and I don't think I can really I really need to say anything other than that. We have Ace of Vials, so your cup is just running over. I mean, if you guys, Eight of Vials energy, if you felt like something was missing or you're leaving something behind, like if you're not, if you're not feeling the energy that I'm talking about right now in this moment as you watch this, because I'm going to release it before August 8th, expect all of this energy to be coming your way. Living your life like it's golden. Hot girl summer, hot boy summer, things just working out in your favor with contracts, business ideas, you know, it's just relationships, new home, new house. I mean, nothing can stop my number 4s. And, you know, I know it's a short reading, but I have nothing else to say, because this is just perfect. You're going to be feeling good. You're going to be looking good with this Vesta energy, this divine feminine energy. You're going to be taking initiative, divine masculine. So those two energies, they're like balanced and working in your favor. Man, I have nothing else to say. Nothing else to say. Mystica Tomes. Okay, yeah, I have nothing else to say. You guys are gonna be good. You're gonna be good. There's nothing for you to worry about. Everything you've been trying to bring into your life, plant the seeds or take the time to write your intentions, to call these things into your life, and you're gonna see them come. You are. Trust me. Just trust me with that. With that being said, this was the reading for my number 4s. If you enjoyed, please make sure you like and subscribe. And have a beautiful day and a blessed life. Bye. So if you chose pile number 5, this is the reading for you. I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple of tokens so I can connect them to the cards as we go through. If you're wearing headphones, you may want to turn them down just a little bit. Key, a piano. I have no idea what that is. Maybe it's a crosswalk. Nope. This side. And a bed. Okay, we're gonna start off with the tarot cards before moving on to the oracle cards. May pull them if I need them, but let's just see if I can get a journal message with the tarot. 6 of water. The Tower. Queen of Fire, Queen of Wands, 2 of Water, and Magician. No, this was in reverse. In reverse. Whew. Let's go ahead. Saturn, Aquarius. Oh, okay. A lot of you felt like you lost your power, and I see new moon in Leo, Lionsgate portal. It's going to be about you reclaiming your power over your life. 2 of water, 6 of water. I feel like a lot of you lost your power, or felt like you lost your power, or perhaps yourself in a relationship. Especially with this Aquarius energy, I noticed this usually 1 or 2 things from what I've noticed in my personal experience with Aquarius energy. It's either when it's not balanced, let me say that, it's either very, very rebellious or conformative to the extent that it harms you. And I think that's what happened in that relationship. Conformative to the extent it harmed you, and you lost yourself as a result. I feel like some of you lost interest in your passions or hobbies. You became, for some, depressed. Feel like you were lost in a crosswalk. And I'm seeing like the Tokyo crosswalk. I don't know what it's called, but I think you guys know what I'm talking about. That intersection where it's like so many people in one area. That's how it felt for you, where you felt completely lost. And some of you heard let yourself go. Just weren't living in the way you were used to living. Just a very, very hard time for a lot of you. And I see with this Lionsgate portal and the new moon in Leo, like I said, it's about reclaiming that power. It's about finding yourself again. With Saturn, it's about having that discipline again. If you let yourself go and you still aren't looking how you were either looking before, or you're expecting yourself to look, or how you want to look, that's going to be, you're going to be getting the motivation to do that again. The motivation to get out of bed. The motivation to open yourself back up to possibly romantic relationships, or just up to life again. This is a tough read. It is. It's a very tough read. Snake spirit, time to heal. Fox spirit, think on your feet. And spider spirit, make your dreams real. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little teary-eyed because you guys went through like a really rough time, to the point where some of you, I'm gonna just turn the music off. It's like some of you got to the point where you couldn't recognize who you were anymore. And you just kind of like lost hope in life. And if you're in that energy now, this new moon in Leo is going to be reminding you. And I want to clarify how it's going to remind you, because I know it is. I know you're going to be undergoing a transformation with the Tower and the Queen of Fire. But I just want to see how. Let me just breathe. Spirit, how are they going to be finding hope in life again and reclaiming their power with this new moon in Leo Lionsgate portal? Let me go ahead, because karma, justice and karma. Because the person who did this to you, and I say did this to you because, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. I'm getting emotionally abusive relationship, like they isolated you from your friends and families, your hobbies and your passions and all of these things. Yeah, they had control over you in a way, in your mind. You know, that's kind of what happens to abuse victims. People ask, why don't they leave? Because, and like, it gets to the point where they kind of have control over you, and they probably hated how you were in a better place than them. You had all these dreams and all these aspirations, and you were just doing so great in life, and they really wanted to knock you down off of this runway. They just wanted to knock you down. They wanted you to feel like crap 5 times. They want you to feel insecure. But what goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. The energy you put out is the energy you receive. What you do unto others gets returned back to you. And the karma's going to hit. The karma's going to hit them. It is. And I think you're going to see the karma hit them. you're going to see that what goes around comes around in a way that's going to release you, because you're going to be able to get out of that environment if you haven't already. And if you're in the, these stages where you're trying to build yourself back up with what I spoke about before in the Seven of Bells, where you're slowly but surely building yourself back up. But if you're not, you're going to find your freedom in karma that's going to be served to them. Last but not least, we got ease. Because life isn't supposed to be hard. You're supposed to have ease in life. In the life you guys were living, that is not how life is supposed to be. And Spirit wants us to have an easy and abundant life. Ease says it's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. You're going to break away from this. And it's going to become easy for you to receive. It's like it's going to be like dead weight being like lifted off of you. Some people, they leave your life and your life immediately gets better. And that's how it's feeling for my number 5s. But man, this is a hard read. It is. And I can only imagine how you were feeling. I mean, if I was just crying, like a little bit of tears, I can't imagine like the things you had to experience. And for that, I'm sorry you had to experience that. But this new moon in Leo in the Lion's Gate, it's really all about expansion and shining bright. I'm hearing Shine Bright Like a Diamond by Rihanna. And it doesn't surprise me that Rihanna's song is coming through, considering what she's been through and how she's grown from that. Not like, oh yeah, she grew from that, but like that she was at that low point, and just looking at where she is now, she may even be an inspiration for some of you. But that's what you can expect. Like going from you're at your lowest low, but you're slowly but surely, going to take this time to build yourself back up. And step into this Queen of Fire energy. And if you want to know and envision this Queen of Fire energy for you, and this isn't just for women, this is for men too, but a good person to reference is Rihanna. My prayers are going out with y'all. I'm going to just take the time to pray that whoever's watching this reading, having a hard time in their experience now, in their experience recovering, I pray that they are being washed over with healing waters, that they are being protected and divinely guided to the next phase of their life without that heavy burden of that individual who caused them so much pain and harm. That they are able to see the hope and the light in life that is awaiting them, the blessings that are awaiting them, the life that is awaiting them, the healing that is awaiting them. That they will have days filled with laughter and joy and no more sorrow and pain. This is my reading for my group number 5s, and I wasn't expecting to end it on such a heavy note, but I'm a reader that says what needs to be said, not what people want to hear. And as you see, my prayers are with you. I'm not going to do the typical, if you enjoyed this reading, like and subscribe or anything like that. My prayers are with you. And that's how I'm going to end it. My prayers are with you.